Headline: Deion Sanders hints at the possibility of son Shedeur Sanders joining the Miami Dolphins. In a candid discussion that left sports enthusiasts buzzing, NFL Hall of Famer and Colorado Buffaloes head coach Deion Sanders suggested that the Miami Dolphins should consider drafting his son, Shedeur Sanders, as a potential future quarterback. This conversation took place during a recent episode of the popular sports talk show, Nightcap, where Deion was joined by co-hosts Shannon Sharpe and Chad, Ochocinco, Johnson. The discussion revolved around the ongoing concerns regarding Miami Dolphins quarterback Tua Tagovailoa, particularly his history of concussions. Deion Sanders provocatively posed the question, "What do you do business-wise if you're the Dolphins?" He suggested that the team may need to think about their long-term quarterback options if Tua's health remains a concern. Although the conversation initially flew under the radar of the show's co-hosts, it quickly became clear where Deion was leading them. Shannon Sharpe and Chad Johnson soon caught on to Deion's implication, with Johnson eventually vocalizing the unspoken suggestion. Let's say because of Tua's injury, things don't work out, and the Dolphins, make a business decision. They go into the draft and, boom. Shedeur to the Dolphins. The moment was met with playful banter, as Sharpe exclaimed, "That's why he brought it up, Ocho." The playful speculation has not gone unnoticed. With the Dolphins currently sitting at 1-3 in the standings and potentially in line for a high draft pick in 2025, the possibility of drafting a quarterback is not out of the question, despite Tua's recent 4-year, $212 million contract extension. If Tagovailoa were to suffer another concussion, as Deion pointed out, the Dolphins might be forced to reassess their future at the quarterback position. Deion Sanders has not been shy about his desire to influence where Shedeur, one of the top quarterback prospects, might land in the NFL. This is a move not unheard of in NFL history, with iconic players like John Elway and Eli Manning having famously maneuvered their way into preferred teams through strategic moves in the draft. Deion even joked about pulling a Manning during the conversation, referencing Eli Manning's refusal to play for the San Diego Chargers after being selected as the #1 overall pick in the 2004 NFL Draft, forcing a trade to the New York Giants instead. From Deion's perspective, landing in Miami could be ideal for Shedeur. With a talented roster featuring offensive weapons like Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, and an emerging running back in Devon Achane, the Dolphins present an attractive option for any young quarterback. Shedeur, currently thriving under his father's coaching at Colorado, has been garnering praise from analysts and scouts alike. ESPN's Mel Kiper Jr. recently touted Shedeur as the top quarterback prospect in the upcoming draft. Through just 5 games, Shedeur has showcased his potential, completing nearly 70% of his passes with 14 touchdowns and only 3 interceptions. His 1,630 passing yards currently rank him among the top quarterbacks in the nation. Kiper noted, "Shedeur Sanders has had to survive. I don't know any other quarterback who could do what he's done and still be out there competing. I'm ready to put Shedeur at QB1 just because of that reason." As the season progresses and the draft approaches, the future of Miami's quarterback situation remains uncertain. However, with Deion Sanders subtly planting the seed, the idea of Shedeur Sanders donning the aqua and orange of the Miami Dolphins has certainly captured the imagination of fans and pundits alike.